Okay, I'm back. We're gonna do the Devil's Club next after we finish the 5 Alive. So now I'm gonna show you a little bit of the cutting procedure that we do right here. And the way I do it is with my cutters. I get it under my leg. I get it over top of the bucket. Once again, I like using the bucket because I can just fit my tea bags that I make right over top of it, and then I can just dump it in. And on this batch here, you're going to notice that the tea bags that I'm using are really dirty. Well, not that dirty. I cleaned them as best as I could, hose them down and stuff, but I'm just reusing the bags. And that's what I like about using those moose quarter bags, is that you can just keep reusing them, and it's awesome. And so all I'm doing is just cutting it into little chunks, just so that I'm comfortable to know that when this boils, it'll boil right through the whole middle part. Because if I cut it really long, it might not boil in here. Like, you might not get to the medicine in the middle there. And you'll also notice, because I'm doing the Devil's Club tea, I'm not even shaving or taking the needles or anything off. You don't necessarily have to take those off at all when you're making tea. But if I was going to make oil, I'd probably shave off all of the thorns, and then from there I'll just literally whittle all the good medicine off. If you do this with 2, it's awesome, but once you get really close, make sure the guy that's doing the cutting, make sure you don't cut their finger off. It's really fast, it's really easy to do. And so when you're doing it with 2 people, one guy just holding the Devil's Club while the other one cuts, just be careful when you get to the end. And I'm going to do this piece, and then I'll cut the video out, but I'm going to show you something here. I'm taking a look. I had already cut quite a bit of the really dirty stuff, but I'm trying to, oh, there we go. See this one here? It's got all the leaves, and it's got some moss on it, like all that stuff. For me, that's all medicine. Anything that grows on the plant goes into my tea. Right, because this one here, you can really see the moss right there. See? And I like having stuff like that. It's medicine, so just get it in your tea and you'll be good to go. Yeah, I'd already cut all the really mossy ones up already, and they're in there already. But just remember though, anything that grows by or on plants usually has some of the same active ingredients. And there you go. And what I do is I usually fill my bucket right up to the top, and from there I'll make probably 2 tea bags out of that, and then get my pot going. And all that's based around a big pot like that. See? And it's pretty big. So when you're doing it at home, just for your personal use, you don't need to make them that big. You can make them a lot smaller. And once again, I'm really promoting this stuff here. But you can cut these all in different sizes so that you can fit it right into a smaller pot. A lot of the times, I like using those black, I think it's called ceramic? No. Porcelain? No. But stainless steel is the best. If you can afford stainless steel, use stainless steel. But if you don't have the right pots or anything like that, who cares? Just get her done. It's all about being healthy. It's all about showing the plant medicine, your commitment to making it, your commitment to taking it, and the belief system that you have around it. A lot of the times, the people that I work with don't really believe in it very much, but ta-da-ta-da, once they get it in them, once it starts working, they seem to embrace it right away. So it's just a matter of making batches that they can drink first, and then from there maybe give them a little stronger batch, because I have 3 different styles that I do. I do the tea bag style. I do the second cooking of those same tea bags, especially when they're really big. So that second cooking I use as a trainer batch. That's the one that's a little bit lighter. It's a little bit not as strong. And the people that have never used it before, it's a lot more palatable. And then from there, the ones that are used to it, the ones that like doing it, they already believe that it works for them. I'll give them the first batch that I cook, the really good, strong stuff. And then the ones that are veterans, the really veterans, the guys that have been taking a long time, and they already know how much they should take every day. They already know how much they should take when they start feeling sick and all that other stuff. That's the stuff that I give them is the Eli batch, where it's really strong and everything's boiled together and you stir it up and everything else. I wound up cutting a nice piece of Devil's Club and used all the shavings for medicines and stuff, but what I use this for is in my stir stick, right? Because that pot's pretty big, and so I use it as stir stick. When I show you how to do the oil part, you're gonna see I have a little chunk of Devil's Club wood there too that I use for a stir stick. I just like using the material that I'm cooking with, right? And as natural as possible. That's the best. As natural as possible. Wood spoons, wood anything is awesome. So have a great day. Remember, laughter is the best medicine. And COVID's happening for us, not to us.